Welcome to Weekly Strategy. This shows some basic stats about your upcoming. This is your team profile. We choose focused players each week who will earn extra XP. You can also unlock up to 3 more focused players through the staff talent trees. Start training to see the training recap from the week.
NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Thank you all for joining us here in week number 2. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Brock, we had a great one this week, partner. One of the only games league-wide featuring 2 teams who both won their openers.
It's been mission accomplished so far. Each off to the start that they envisioned as the season began. And while it's only week 2, whoever can come out of this one with a win and jump to 2-0, has everybody in their division looking at that.
Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. That's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you can put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with a flair and eccentricity that is unique and really not common coming into the league as well. A superstar in the making.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Here's Swift on second down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now we're going to have a timeout for the players shaken up, and that's DeAndre Swift in some discomfort and being attended to. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it! And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Williams from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings, they're off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. They'll be led out by one of the league's promising young talented quarterbacks in his first season out of Texas.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 39. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, and that'll bring up a 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running back sent in motion. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings have a great first drive and get the game's first points. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Looking from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Williams to throw on first. Hits him on the in route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during the game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
That one's complete, right side. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd goal. Sticking in the air. It's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. toast for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Carney's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Broncos tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back now, pressure on its way. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. This is brought in at the 50. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Hand off to the back. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. He's getting to throw this one. This throw is caught. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They're running again. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings get 6 more on their early advantage. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Dallas Flowers now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Williams. That's in the hands of Moore. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. The give to the fullback. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Now here's Williams. That's incomplete left side.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. playing to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get this to Jefferson. This is ahead for about 5. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 2-score game early. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
From the 47. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Well, the offense wanted to spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You trade a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic 1st down.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag.
Defense.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it headed right. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Pass play coming here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14.
It depends on the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Chicago getting set to take the field now. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. That's more on the quick slant. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a 1st down. They can be difference makers, too.
Able to get it to Moore. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 2nd and 3 now. From the 41. Moore's got it. And this one does not go far.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lift at any time.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun. Here's Williams. Catch is made by Elijah Mitchell. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll run it from the gun. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Williams will look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Broke through the tackle. And he gets him around 6 there. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Williams from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. Off the play fake, Williams. isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against the defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket. That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Brought in right side by Moore. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Carney's kick is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On first down, they'll run. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
brings up 2nd and 5.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Vikings with the football. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 34. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Pretty easy to see here. He just simply takes off before he gets full possession, and that is a drop. It's kind of like when a receiver gets a handoff. You got to secure the ball first before you can make anything else happen.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Bears are going to take over deep in their own territory. Williams to throw on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Complete out to the right side. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. From the 33 on 2nd down. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Bears decide to call their first time out. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time with Oceanbaker asked him when he was a head coach. You have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's running with it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, Williams. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball. Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge gain. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd down, here's Williams. Chased out to his right. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win for this defense.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we've reached halftime in Minneapolis, with the Vikings out in front at the break. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get caught up on. So let's get to it.
It's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this 3rd quarter. They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge the defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Williams on the play action. This one finds the fullback. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Williams. Coleman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that'll bring up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Vikings and this running back headed back out for a new series. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to the the well again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They go play action on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Offense to the line for second down. Give now to the running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Throwing this back in the end zone. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down. Instead, it's incomplete.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown lost.
The Bears about set for their next possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's in the hands of Moore. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. To throw, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hand off to the up back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Last 2 plays have been tremendously efficient for this offense. Get a good gain on first down that sets up 2nd and short. And then like John Madden used to say, boom, that fullback moves the chains.
That one's complete, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Plowing up the middle. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down,
Out of the pistol, Williams. Going the out route, complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds his fullback. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down. Throwing off the play fake here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Play action on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Bears ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Completed here to Clement. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Three-quarters in the books from this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff now out of the gun. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams from the gun. Cut out left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's downed after getting us up to the 41. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play. They'll run here on 1st down.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They may be a dying breed in the NFL, but this is why fullbacks will continue to be used by some teams each and every year. Those bigger bodies, they're almost always good for a positive gain before someone can drag them down.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Here's 2nd and 11. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. Now Williams escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. Gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. So no return on that punt. And the Vikings are going to take over from deep in their own side. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Another carry for him. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's a give up the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Looking for a throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here from the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's the handoff. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They give it to him again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
First and 10 from the 41. Hand off to the back. Spins into the open field. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. The give to the fullback. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. The throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Goal to go. It's a pass play. The back's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. In the close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings lead by 15 now. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Hardman with a return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. First down, Williams. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Stays upright. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to them and use the element of surprise? Evidently, that's one they should have run instead.
That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Strong running inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They're now set for 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Addison going to motion over left. It's a jet sweep. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back to the well again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. They'll run it from the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The defense takes its third and final timeout. So the Vikings sending out the field goal team here. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. Flowers now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. Now, they've run into the wall quite a few times, Brock, and like walls tend to do, it hasn't moved. No luck in getting the ground game established. Probably part of the reason why this offense is still searching for its first touchdown.
What's that quote you learned at Cal? About insanity?
Which one? There's so many.
Doing the same thing over and over, but expecting different results. They've tried.
That's the one.
I mean, bless their hearts. They've tried to pound the football on the ground, but the results haven't changed. This front stops them every time, and it sure kept a lot of points off the board.
I see you, partner.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. That one gonna go against the D.
Pass interference, defense.
So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. First down throw by Williams. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Trying to set this up quick. Here we go. Second and very long. Flush down out to his left.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So that brings up fourth and long. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopeless from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot. Now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the Vikings. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
Bye.